Do you think you're ready to travel freely after 65? You might have your bags packed, your itinerary set, and your heart full of excitement. But behind the thrill of the journey, there are hidden dangers that could change everything. And most seniors don't even realize it until it's too late. After 65, your body becomes more vulnerable to things that used to feel harmless. A simple long flight, a missed meal, a forgotten medication. Small mistakes that once felt minor can now have major consequences. And sadly, these tiny missteps during travel are among the leading causes of preventable hospitalizations for seniors. In this video, we'll uncover the most common mistakes seniors make while traveling, and why even one oversight could put your health, your freedom, or even your life at risk. You'll also learn simple ways to protect yourself, so you can keep exploring the world without putting everything you love in danger. Stay with me until the end, because you might recognize mistakes you didn't even know you were making. And once you see them clearly, you'll have the power to travel smarter, safer, and longer. Now, let's begin. She'd been dreaming of this trip for years, a tour through Europe's cities bathed in history, art, and sunlight. When the day finally came, she stepped onto the plane with a smile as wide as the horizon. Her children had waved goodbye. She was ready to live fully, freely, beautifully. But by the third day, small cracks began to show, a tightness in her calf after a long bus ride, a nagging cough after walking through the crowded markets. She brushed it off. After all, wasn't travel supposed to be a little exhausting? What she didn't realize was that her body was whispering warnings she couldn't afford to ignore. The first mistake? Skipping travel health insurance. She thought, I'm healthy. I don't need it. But even the healthiest traveler can stumble, especially in unfamiliar places where healthcare can be expensive, complicated, or far away. A minor accident in a small town could mean thousands of dollars in emergency fees. Or worse, being trapped in a medical system that doesn't prioritize seniors. Did you know? A single night in an overseas hospital can easily cost over $5,000 without insurance. And that's just the beginning if you need transport or specialized care. Most retirees who get stranded by medical emergencies say they never thought it would happen to them. The second mistake, choosing destinations that silently stress the body. High altitudes, extreme heat, endless cobblestone streets. When you're younger, you brush these off. But after 65, these silent stressors can push your heart, your lungs, and your muscles beyond their safe limits without warning. She had wanted to see everything, the ruins, the castles, the mountains. But the daily fatigue grew heavier, the stairs longer, the breath shorter. Still, she pushed on, because no one had warned her that traveling after 65 isn't about how much you can do. It's about how wisely you pace yourself. By the end of the first week, she was exhausted. Not the kind of tiredness that a good night's sleep fixes, but a deep, bone-heavy fatigue that left her vulnerable. What if she had slowed down? What if someone had told her that seeing less often means living longer? But no one talks about this part. Everyone sells the dream of retirement travel. Almost no one talks about the dangers that ride quietly alongside. And so, many seniors, full of dreams and hope, walk into traps they don't even see coming until they do. In the next section, we'll uncover the hidden health risks that traveling after 65 can trigger, sometimes quietly, sometimes catastrophically, and why a simple mistake could cost you more than your vacation. Stay with me. The truth can be heavy, but it could also save your life. It often starts so quietly, a slight swelling in the ankle, a deeper breath needed after a short walk, a faint dizziness that you brush off with a sip of water. But these are not just signs of tiredness. They are your body's urgent whispers, and ignoring them could turn a beautiful trip into a life-changing mistake. After 65, the risks of travel aren't just about getting lost or missing a flight. They are woven deep into your biology. They grow louder with every hour you stay still, every meal you skip, every line you wait in under a heavy sun. Let's look closer, because once you see these dangers, you can guard yourself before they ever reach you. Danger 1, blood clots, deep vein thrombosis. Long flights, long bus rides, even long waits at airports, they all share one invisible risk: prolonged immobility. When you sit for hours without moving much, blood pools in your lower legs. For younger bodies, this isn't ideal, but for older bodies, it can become deadly. Blood clots can form silently in the veins. If they break free, they can travel to your lungs and cause a pulmonary embolism, one of the leading causes of sudden death during travel. And here's the scariest part: You might not feel anything until it's too late. Shortness of breath, chest pain, dizziness. Most seniors who suffer from a clot during travel had no previous warnings, only the silent mistake of staying too still for too long. Protect yourself. Walk around the cabin every 2 hours on flights. Stretch your legs and feet frequently. Wear compression socks designed for travel. Stay hydrated. Avoid crossing your legs for long periods. One small habit can mean the difference between arriving safely or not arriving at all. Danger 2, dehydration and heat exhaustion. You may not realize it, but seniors are more prone to dehydration, even when temperatures feel mild. The thirst reflex weakens with age, and when you travel, you're exposed to dry airplane air, climate changes, physical exertion, and often irregular eating schedules. A day spent sightseeing without proper hydration can quickly spiral into dangerous dehydration, confusion, muscle cramps, rapid heart rate, even fainting. And the consequences can be brutal: hospitalizations, falls, heart strain. Simple, right? Yet 60% of seniors traveling abroad are unknowingly dehydrated during their trips. Protect yourself. Always carry a reusable water bottle and use it. Drink small sips often, even if you don't feel thirsty. Avoid excessive caffeine and alcohol while traveling. Include water-rich foods like fruits at every meal. Travel isn't just about where you go. It's about how well your body travels with you. Danger 3, altitude and oxygen shortages. Many dream destinations are perched high in the mountains: Mexico City, Cusco, Denver. But what few talk about is how dangerous altitude can be. After 65, higher altitudes mean thinner air. Your heart must work harder to deliver oxygen. Your lungs must stretch further. Even seniors in good health can suffer altitude sickness. Headaches, nausea, sleep disturbances, and in severe cases, life-threatening pulmonary or cerebral edema. It can hit within hours of arrival. And because fatigue and shortness of breath are already common signs of aging, many travelers ignore early symptoms until it's too late. Protect yourself. Ascend slowly. Spend 1 to 2 days at moderate altitude before climbing higher. Stay well hydrated. Avoid alcohol during acclimatization. Know the symptoms and seek medical attention at the first warning signs. Sometimes the dream of reaching new heights must be balanced with the wisdom to rise slowly. Danger 4, overscheduling and fatigue collapse. Retirement is supposed to be about freedom, but many seniors excited to make the most of their trips overload their days. Early tours, late dinners, packed museum schedules, multiple cities in 1 week. The result? A body pushed past its limits day after day. Chronic fatigue accumulates quietly until suddenly the immune system weakens, balance falters, cognition dulls. Many travel hospitalizations for seniors come not from accidents, but from exhaustion leading to falls, infections, or serious illnesses. Protect yourself. Limit yourself to 1 to 2 major activities per day. Schedule real rest days. Respect naps, slow mornings, and early evenings. A wise traveler knows you don't see more by rushing. You live more by pacing. By now, you might be wondering, how many of these invisible dangers would you have noticed on your last trip? How close did you come without even realizing it? But there's good news. Most of these risks are entirely preventable if you know how to prepare. In the next section, we'll break down the 7 critical travel mistakes seniors make and how a few simple choices could change everything for you. Stay close, the most important part is yet to come. Most travel mistakes don't look like mistakes. They feel like excitement. They feel like independence. They feel like, finally, I get to live. But after 65, the rules change. What was once harmless becomes risky. What was once refreshing becomes exhausting. And what you don't plan might cost you more than money. Let's break them down one by one. Not to scare you, but to protect you. Because when you know the traps, you can walk right past them. Mistake 1, skipping a pre-travel health check. I feel fine. It's the most dangerous phrase a senior can say before a trip. Why? Because silent conditions like high blood pressure, arrhythmias, or unstable blood sugar might not show signs until your body is tested by flight stress, altitude, or extreme heat. One quick checkup could prevent a stroke or heart issue on the road. But so many seniors skip it and assume feeling normal is enough. Correction: always get a health checkup at least 2 weeks before any major trip. Ask your doctor about altitude, medications, walking requirements, and hydration. Travel isn't just where you go, it's how safely your body can go with you. Mistake 2. Not carrying a medical summary. You might know your conditions, you might know your medications, but if something happens and you can't speak, the local doctors won't. Every senior should travel with a one-page summary: conditions, allergies, medications, emergency contacts, preferred hospital if applicable. Without it, every second lost in confusion could cost you dearly. Correction: print a simple, clear health info card and keep it in your wallet or phone case. It could speak for you when you can't. Mistake 3. Underestimating time zone fatigue. Jet lag isn't just annoying. After 65, it can affect balance, blood pressure, digestion, and cognitive clarity. Many falls, medication mistakes, or disorientation incidents abroad start with simple sleep deprivation. Correction: arrive early before tours or events. Use melatonin or sleep routines if needed. Drink water instead of alcohol. Don't pack activities into the first 48 hours. Let your body land before your itinerary does. Mistake 4. Ignoring travel insurance, especially for health. Too many seniors skip insurance, or they get the wrong kind. But if you end up in a hospital in a foreign country and you don't have senior-specific medical coverage, it could bankrupt you or trap you without care. Correction: choose travel insurance with emergency medical care, medical evacuation, 24/7 helpline, pre-existing condition coverage. If possible, it's not an extra, it's essential. Mistake 5. Booking tours not designed for seniors. A moderate walking tour may include hills, stairs, and 3-hour walks without benches. A comfortable hotel may not have elevators or grab bars. These small surprises can cause exhaustion, injury, or even trauma. Correction: ask detailed accessibility questions before booking. Distance covered, terrain type, sitting opportunities, step-free access, local climate conditions. Choose tours made for you, not for younger travelers with different needs. Mistake 6. Not preparing for bathroom access. This might feel taboo, but it's real. Many seniors suffer from urgency, incontinence, or limited bladder control, and long transport stretches, local norms, or public toilet access can become a nightmare. The stress alone can ruin the trip or lead to accidents. Correction: research bathroom availability along your route. Carry discreet hygiene supplies. Wear clothing that's easy to manage. Consider medications with your doctor before the trip. There's no shame in planning ahead. There's power in it. Mistake 7. Forgetting to rest emotionally. The physical body isn't the only one that needs recovery. Travel, new environments, new languages, crowded places can overstimulate your nervous system. After 65, you might feel suddenly anxious, disoriented, or emotionally tired without knowing why. It's not weakness, it's the brain asking for peace. Correction: schedule alone time during group trips. Take moments of silence. Avoid back-to-back sightseeing. Listen to your body's emotional rhythm. The best memories are made when your heart has space to feel them. As you can see, the biggest travel mistakes after 65 are the ones we don't even notice. But they're not inevitable, they're not permanent. They're just signals, quiet ones, asking us to be gentle, smart, and prepared. And in the next block, we'll dive into what safe, powerful, and freeing travel actually looks like for seniors who do it right. Because travel after 65 isn't over, it's just beginning. With better rules and more wisdom, they say travel keeps you young. But after 65, it's not just about where you go, it's how you get there, how you feel there, and how you come back. Because freedom at this stage of life isn't about checking off destinations. It's about choosing experiences that enrich, not exhaust. And that starts with one question: how do I travel without putting my health or peace at risk? Let's answer that clearly, with habits, tools, and mindset shifts that make travel after 65 not only possible, but empowering. 1. Redefine what travel means for you now. You don't have to do it all in one trip. You don't need to wake at 6 a.m. for 5 straight museum visits. You're not 30 anymore, and that's a gift, not a loss. Tip: focus on depth over quantity. Choose one cultural experience per day, one meal you'll actually savor, one walk you'll truly enjoy. You'll remember more by doing less. Slower moments tend to leave stronger memories. 2. Pack for comfort, not for fashion. This may sound basic, but it's revolutionary. Uncomfortable shoes, tight waistbands, or complicated outfits are energy thieves. They drain your mood, your strength, and your joy. What helps? Wide-toe walking shoes, layers for changing weather, easy access pockets or crossbody bags, compression socks for flights. When you're physically at ease, your heart opens to adventure. Comfort isn't laziness, it's wisdom in motion. 3. Schedule your recovery windows. After 65, your body recovers slower from stress, especially travel stress. Don't wait until you feel overwhelmed. Build intentional rest days into your itinerary. Example, Day 1, arrival plus walk-around hotel only. Day 2, main excursion. Day 3, rest at hotel, read, journal, light movement. Day 4, cultural visit or nature activity. Don't feel guilty for resting. Recovery is part of the adventure, not a pause from it. 4. Learn to say no and feel proud of it. You might feel pressure to not slow others down or to not miss anything. But pushing through pain or fatigue is a young person's illusion. After 65, wisdom means knowing your limits and choosing joy over obligation. Practice this line, I'm going to sit this one out and enjoy a slower moment for myself. That's not weakness. That's leadership of your own energy. 5. Connect with locals, not just the tour. Group tours can feel rushed or impersonal, but seniors often find more meaning in simple, human connections. Whether it's chatting with hotel staff, asking a local about their cuisine, or attending a quiet community event, travel becomes alive when it becomes personal. It's not about how far you go. It's about how deeply you connect. One authentic exchange can make a trip unforgettable. 6. Use smart travel tools designed for your age. Technology today can protect and empower senior travelers. What to consider? GPS-enabled luggage tags, medication reminder apps, Google Translate with offline use, medical alert bracelets or devices, airport assistance services free or low cost, travel insurance with age-specific coverage. Using tools doesn't mean you're weak, it means you're wise enough to travel strategically. 7. Always have a fallback day, unexpected delays, a canceled plan, a bad night's sleep. Build in a day that's just for flexibility. No pressure, no appointments. Maybe you use it, maybe you don't, but knowing it's there reduces your stress the entire trip. And for seniors, less stress equal to more energy plus better health. Even one quiet day with a view and no obligations can restore your sense of control. Final reflections. Travel with a new kind of freedom. Safe travel after 65 doesn't mean boring travel. It means empowered travel. You're not proving anything. You're not keeping up. You're discovering the world in your own time, on your own terms. Let others rush. Let others push. You've earned the right to move gently and see clearly. And the truth is, you don't need to see 10 places in 1 week. You need to feel seen in the one place that truly welcomes your presence. So go. Pack light, plan gently, rest freely. Your next trip isn't just about escape. It's a return to self, to joy, to curiosity without pressure. Because at this stage of life, the goal isn't just to travel. It's to travel wisely and come home feeling alive. And maybe, just maybe, the best adventure isn't where you go. It's how well you care for yourself along the way.